Ukraine's defense forces have never been known for standing still. Adaptation is constant, refinement is continuous, and every phase of the conflict has pushed them to rethink how they move, protect, and sustain their units across contested terrain. Instead of relying solely on what they already have, they keep searching for the next improvement, something that can shift the balance, even slightly, in their favor. That mindset has played a major role in sustaining their operations over time. Again and again, expectations have been challenged, not through a single breakthrough, but through steady, layered innovation. And now, a new development is beginning to take shape. A vehicle designed not to replace everything that came before, but to solve very specific, very modern battlefield challenges. Introducing the Skiff, a newly developed armored personnel carrier, or APC, built domestically to support Ukrainian forces as they navigate high-risk frontline environments. At its core, the Skiff fulfills a familiar role. Like other APCs, it is designed to transport troops and equipment safely between positions. While it may resemble infantry fighting vehicles at a glance, its purpose is different. Mobility comes first, while direct combat remains secondary. These vehicles are essential for moving personnel, delivering supplies such as ammunition and medical gear, and conducting evacuations when conditions demand rapid withdrawals. Up until now, Ukraine has relied heavily on one particular platform for these roles, the M113. Originally developed by FMC Corporation, the M113 entered service in the early 1960s and quickly became one of the most widely used armored vehicles in modern military history. It first saw engagements during the Vietnam War in April 1962 and went on to operate extensively in that conflict. Over time, it was gradually replaced in frontline roles by more advanced systems like the Bradley M2 and M3, but it never disappeared. Even today, it remains in service across multiple support functions, with approximately 6,000 units still operated by U.S. Army Heavy Brigade combat teams. Globally, the M113 platform has expanded into a vast family of variants, estimated at around 80,000 vehicles used across more than 50 nations. Ukraine is among them. Since the beginning of the current conflict, estimates suggest Ukraine has received at least 1,700 M113 units. Of these, a minimum of 900 came directly from the United States, with additional deliveries provided by countries including the Netherlands, Portugal, Australia, Germany, Spain, Denmark, Lithuania, and Belgium. This wide availability has made the M113 one of the most commonly used Western armored vehicles in the war, and for good reason. Its mobility is one of its defining strengths. Certain variants can reach speeds of up to 42 miles per hour or 67 kilometers per hour, while its tracked system allows it to move effectively across mud, soft soil, and uneven terrain. It can even traverse water obstacles thanks to its watertight hull, allowing units to cross rivers without relying on bridges, saving critical time during operations. Maintenance is another advantage. The platform is known for its reliability, and its widespread use means spare parts are relatively easy to source. Ukrainian crews have even noted similarities between its powertrain and those found in agricultural machinery, simplifying repairs in field conditions. However, the battlefield has changed. While the M113 remains effective in many roles, its limitations have become more apparent over time. Modern threats, particularly FPV drones and artillery, have introduced new risks that older designs were not built to handle. The M113's aluminum hull, once revolutionary for reducing weight and improving mobility, offers less resistance against these emerging threats. As a result, vehicles operating in high-risk zones face increased exposure. According to open-source intelligence from the Oryx Group, more than 500 Ukrainian M113s have been visually confirmed as losses. The actual number may be higher, as only documented cases are counted. In response, Ukrainian crews have adapted. Improvised countermeasures, such as external spike frameworks and protective cages, have been added to some vehicles. These modifications can disrupt incoming drones, causing early detonation or reducing impact effectiveness. But these solutions come with trade-offs. They add weight, reduce maneuverability, and can complicate rapid entry and exit for troops. Time spent installing them is time taken away from other operational priorities. Ideally, these protections would be built into the vehicle itself. And that is where the skiff enters the picture. Designed by Kyiv-based UKR Armotech, the skiff builds upon the proven strengths of the M113 while addressing its vulnerabilities. It maintains a similar weight, around 15 tons compared to the M113's 14, and is powered by a 360 horsepower diesel engine, enabling comparable mobility and speed. But the key difference lies in its protection. The skiff reportedly offers roughly double the defensive capability. Its frontal armor meets NATO STANAG 4569 Level 4 standards, allowing it to withstand 14.5 millimeter fire and nearby artillery detonations. The sides and rear meet Level 3 standards, offering resistance against 7.62 millimeter fire and indirect impacts. Beneath the hull, it is designed to endure mine explosions equivalent to approximately 13 pounds of explosives. Inside, the vehicle accommodates up to 8 passengers, with a 3-person crew operating from the front. A rear ramp enables rapid deployment and evacuation. Additional systems enhance survivability and functionality. These include smoke grenade launchers for concealment, advanced communication and navigation tools, and the potential for electronic warfare capabilities aimed at disrupting drone signals. Remote weapon stations can also be installed, featuring configurations such as 12.7 millimeter or 14.5 millimeter machine guns paired with secondary armaments. The skiff is still undergoing testing and refinement. Its prototype currently uses an aluminum structure, though a transition to steel armor is being considered for increased durability. The M113 will not be phased out overnight. It continues to serve important roles, from transport to medical evacuation. Instead, the skiff is expected to be introduced gradually, complementing existing systems rather than replacing them entirely.